Hi there, people. Lawrence here with an update of my life situation. I went to the social assistance last week, and it wasn't really a beautiful experience. It was very exhausting at the end of it when I got out finally. My girlfriend and I spent there an hour and a half to hear that human drone of such an unhuman institution like the social assistance is here in Switzerland. And yeah, it's kind of tough to talk about it because in the first place I don't like to make such videos to talk about myself on such a fashion and on such a private manner, about private matters of my life. So, being said that, the point of this video message is once again an appeal for help. And I invite you to visit my Patreon page, because there is everything written why I started that campaign a few months ago, more than a year ago, with the only difference that a few months ago my financial situation, even though daring, wasn't at that point it is today. So today it has my Patreon campaign has kinda become more relevant to me than ever, because it's the only way to, aside PayPal donations, but Patreon donations allow me to get a monthly donations. Again, please go check my Patreon page and go read the details about the campaign, and most of all, why I have created that account and campaign. First off, a nice place this is. I thought to go out of my comfort zone for once, and make this video message out of the house, out of the apartment, even though it's easier to control the light and the environment at home than outside. Anyways, again, we went to the social assistance, and that guy told us about that, and the money, we thought that the money they would give to us would be enough for both, for me at least, and combined with the money my girlfriend takes home. But it isn't the case, because the money I would get would be around 1,300 francs. I believe that should be $1,400. This is unhuman, and just too less. It's not enough for me to live a dignity kind of life. Even though combined with my girlfriend's earnings, and this is not enough here in Switzerland to live. And it's a sad fact that the world situation and economic situation I find myself in, not myself only, but thousands and millions of people, it doesn't allow you to find any jobs. Otherwise, I would have found one. I can remember 10-15 years ago, the chances were much greater than today, since the crisis happened in 2009, and today it isn't easy. Enough said, it isn't easy, and those people pretend, or they are assuming that it is easy, that I will able to find any job I want, or not even the job I want, just a job, just a job which allow me to bring in cash, and not even much cash, so enough cash to survive. And this isn't a dignity kind of life. Any man, any woman, any human being should accept. I think. I don't think you would either. You wouldn't either. So I hope you can kind of connect with my situation. And again, it's not easy for me to make such videos and asking for money. Even though these days it's normal to ask for money, because our system is based on it to earn money and to have money in order to live, even though it shouldn't be like that. I'm totally on about this idea that if we wouldn't have money, if we wouldn't have to earn money, the life in general would be much better and much gratifying. But that is another topic to discuss about. Often I see people sitting on the streets around shopping centers and wherever, asking for money. That is a sign of poverty. Global poverty is certainly becoming a major issue, and the world isn't prepared for the fourth industrial revolution, which is about to come for sure. And although there is a way, a wise way to prevent poverty, and that is basic income, which has been tested already on some places to see the effects that the basic income has on people. And on Germany there is truly someone who is collecting donations for a basic income, which is a great idea, and hundreds of people have got to that basic income, and they reported that their life quality increased evidently. And of course, because I can't imagine happening something other than that. At any rate, this is something I would need, and I hope that I can make something similar in my case, for my particular situation. So again, I ask you people, to those of you whom I have a kind of connection already, and those of you who feel connected with me and my situation, and not only my situation, those of you who have who are on the same level in regards to social issues, political issues, about poverty in general, and who wants to make something against it. Who can, of course. Anyways, let's come again to my issue. I need your help. This is a, how you say that in English? Crying for help. And even though the chances aren't that great that many of you can help, and I understand that, because many of you haven't a job, aren't millionaires or something like that. So I get that. But anyways, I've got to make this, to post this this appeal for help. I have to, because I've got less chances elsewhere. I got only you out there. I don't have a state who helps me on that. And I think many citizens in this country and elsewhere feels exactly like me. The frustration they have to feel, such as mine, is pretty irrelevant. So again, guys, as I posted on Patreon, again, there is everything written also in regards to this video. I hope I don't annoy you, because this is not the point. The point of my channel isn't to talk about such issues. The point of my channel is about entertaining and to be creative. Me to be creative in order to allowing myself to release, to post creative things, stuff I love to do. My channel isn't about donations and to get money from you, from people. But I have to. cold. It's pretty cold. But I said to myself, who cares? There are people who suffers much more than I do. And if I have to release an appeal for help, then I have to suffer on a way. Or at least show you that I am ready to do something that I don't make videos only within my comfort zone, but I'm ready to risk something, or to make something at least that I wouldn't normally do. So if only 400 of you would pledge $5, I don't ask to pledge many money, like $100. I ask you 5 from each of you, for those who can, of course. My hands are getting very cold, because it is cold. It's very cold, and you can't probably not imagine. Maybe you can, of course, but it's something you say to people, you know. It's something you can't imagine. If I would get that basic income I need to live a life with more serenity and less preoccupations, that would be beyond happiness. Then I would be very happy. I don't ask for luxury or something like that. I ask for a life without less preoccupations, financial preoccupations. So yeah, that would be a major goal, which would bring me personally very much, and which will affect, of course, my channel too. Because if you see my happiness, you can see that transpire through videos. So I hope that many of you are able to help me to donate at least $5. I don't ask $20. I ask for a minor donation, so that I will able to get a basic income, which will be enough for me to dispatch myself from social assistance, because this is a tough situation with the social assistance. You lose your dignity, your human dignity, because you have to do whatever they want you to do. And I don't want to lose my freedom, because I don't have a job, because there aren't any jobs. Is it my fault? Because there aren't any jobs available, because there is crisis, because the economy doesn't allow any of us who has that issue to find a job. So we have to pay for that, to lose our freedom and to do whatever those institutions tells us to do. I don't agree with it, with such unhuman behavior, institutional behavior towards citizens who live already in poverty and in misery, and they've got furthermore to lose their dignity and freedom because of the money, because they need money, not because they need a job, because they need money to live. I'm sorry guys, I really don't want to, ooh, so cold. My ass is cold too. I really don't want to annoying anyone. So again, I hope the majority of you will be able to help me, and thank you for watching, for understanding my situation, and I will keep to make further videos, of course, because this is something I like to do. I do enjoy to do. I think I've said enough. There are people who are curious to see what the man in black is doing with his camera. Swiss people fear cameras. They feel very, not very, but kind of threatened. Anyways, look at that panorama. Yeah, this is where I live. It's, yeah, kinda nice. Here we have, that way we have the wood. I love wood. Yeah, there are plenty. We got a place where we can kind of be in peace while walking, release our minds from, yeah, the issues we got. Okay guys, thank you very much again for watching, for listening, and I hope, of course, to get many reaching hands from you. And what else I can make than hope? Hope is the last thing to die, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this video message now. I'm going to edit it, and then I'm going to make a let's play video for you guys and for me, because I do enjoy it. Yeah, let's keep going forward and not backwards. Okay guys, I think I have said enough for this video, maybe too much. Again, my apologies if I did annoy you. It's not my point again. Yeah. Let's hope for the better in life. I hope you are well. I don't want to think about myself only. I like to think about others too. If it would be better if I wouldn't have any other major issues, sorrows to think about. Anyways, take care guys. Stay tuned for my upcoming content. Go beyond and always be well.